Okay, I wanted to show an example of what I mean by being intentional about the way your car is facing. So watch this small clip in full speed of just random gameplay of me. All right, now watch it again, but only look at where my car is facing, how often I turn it, and which way it's facing. All right, let's watch it one more time and I'll talk about it. Landing with momentum, I'm going towards side boost / just somewhere away from the immediate play, but potentially being involved offensively. Check to make sure boost is there. What's the state here before I make a decision to go for it? It's there. I go for it. Check and see what my teammate's doing to determine what I should do after I take this boost. He has low boost, but decent control. I think he'll hit it again, so I turn left. And then let's just put this in like 5%. All right, so now I'm thinking backboard. I turn left. I see he's getting challenged. I wait. I'm thinking ball. I see he's lost the challenge. I turn to the right left a little bit. I see JA's in the air, so potential for him not to get it. I turn micro back to the right. I then see that JA actually does have momentum towards the ball maybe, so I turn back left. I also see my teammate going closer to the ball, so I turn left. I see the wave dash. I turn a lot more left. The wave dash from JA9. I turn a lot more left, expecting him to get the touch. Crap, sorry, I just went forward, I think. I've turned a lot more left. I'm still keeping momentum, I'm not stopping. I see not a great touch by JJ, so I turn a little bit more to the right, thinking I'm probably going to have time to challenge this and Sia should be able to get back. I keep going to the right in case LWRB has a challenge. I see he starts momentum back towards net. I don't want to crowd him, so I turn back left. I now see that he's beat and that this will probably lead to a hit up the wall and then a potential air dribble. So I'm thinking, okay, defensive rotation. I'm going to get boost pads along the way. Now I know I'm going to have to defend potentially either an overhead shot or a pass across the middle, so I don't sort of commit left or right as I'm moving backwards. I now give a lot more space to myself so that the ball is not going directly over my head by turning even more to the left. I continue that because I think it's the right direction. I see Sia's bumped LWRB out of the play. I have to have full defensive mindset here. So I want to get away from Vern, right? That's why I'm pointing a little bit further away from him to make sure I don't get demoed. I'm pointing away because I don't want the ball going directly over my head. And I'm pointing away because that's the mini boost path. All right, here's the touch. So now we have the information of what the ball's doing, and I know I need to go challenge immediately or be ready to challenge immediately in case Vern goes up for a shot and it's a pass. So I should turn a little bit more to the right here. And now I see Vern jumping. So that means I have to basically challenge this ball in air. So I should be getting closer to the ball, not further away, right? There's no pass across the middle coming now, so I don't have to cover that angle. And I also don't have to worry about the ball going over my head because I know the angle of the ball. And then I make the decision to jump. And mechanically, I understand the path of the ball, so I don't have to turn it all in the air. I'm going pretty much directly where it wants to be. I just need to turn my car towards it. And I get the defensive touch we need. Not the greatest one in the world, but stops it from going in. And that's sort of what I mean when I talk about where do you position your car. And if we watch that at full speed, you saw my car turn, right? And how many decisions you have to make in that amount of time, which you don't have time to think about every single one of those. But as you start playing and start being aware of the decisions you make and where your card's facing, your brain's going to be better at pattern recognition and kind of start to understand how to do it naturally. And that's how you get better at the game. All right, hope this was helpful. Thanks, y'all.